This right here is my Charizard collection that I'm condensing into my top 5 favorite cards. But I'm missing one, and that's the Skyridge Charizard. So with what I got, I'm gonna flip my way to it. Now this is part 3 of this series, so if you need a little refresher, we're sitting at $18.10 in raw cards, $1,030 in sealed product, $26.70 in graded cards, and $2,090 in cash, which brings our grand total to $7,800 in this challenge. Now in the last video, I told you guys that I had an idea on how we could end up making a lot of profit off these cards. I mean, yeah, we can sit and wait for a couple of years for these things to go up in value, but honestly, what's the fun in that? So instead of waiting, I thought of an idea. But I don't know what it was, but having sealed product in this challenge made me want to crack these things open so bad. Even though we can lose value just by opening up these boxes. But then again, we could make value. This was really getting to me. Every time I tried to just forget about opening these things, somehow it found its way back to me. So I did what any sane Pokemon collector would do. I took pictures and put them up on eBay for sale because it's just way too tempting. Now I decided to list them up for auction because I found the quickest success doing it that way, but because of that means I had to wait some time for these things to sell. Now since we have cash in this challenge, I figured it's time to become a professional scalper. Gotta work on that evil laugh. So I went to Walmart to see if they had the new Phantasmal Flame set that just released, and of course they didn't. But my ADD is too bad to just sit around, so I made it over to Meijer to find out that they were also sold out. And even Target, which of course, sold out. It's a pretty cool binder. I don't even know why I'm doing this. This just feels like a waste of time. So I made it back home and tried to find other ways to spend my money, and that's when I stumbled upon a website that sells graded cards in a mystery box. So I figured I'd buy some. So I just bought 10 of them. I just spent $1,900. I hope it's worth it. And while I waited around for these mystery boxes to ship and come in, I started checking my DMs on Instagram, and I found a DM from this mysterious person. Which brings us to the idea that I had from the last episode. Okay, so I just got a DM from this guy named TCG Cypher. He said that he wants to help me with my challenge. So it looks like he restores Pokemon cards. So as you should know, Pokemon cards are valued off of rarity and condition. The cleaner the card, the higher the value. But this is where we get into the dark side of Pokemon. Restoring. Having a card that's completely destroyed and making it look brand new, which is what Cypher does. He has a method that some card restorers are dying to figure out. Once the card is cleaned, it gets sent off to grading. And the higher the grade, the more value. Grading companies are catching on to this, and if they do catch on to this, they won't even grade your card, and they'll consider it as altered. Which is why Cypher likes to remain anonymous, because he knows a way around it. This could definitely help us out with this challenge. His results are insane. The only thing is like, it's a little sketchy. I'm gonna message him back and see what he wants to do. Okay, so I got all my cards in my cardboard box. This feels a little weird going over someone's house that I don't know with all my cards. If I end up getting mugged, I'll go and leak this person's information. So hopefully this is a good decision. This was really sketchy.
Hello?
Yo. What's going on? So we are about a minute away, 2 minutes away.
Alright, I'll be here.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, so we just made it to the guy's house. I don't know whose idea it was to do this when it was dark out, but let's get in here. Alright, here's this. And then just film everything.
Okay. Hey, dude.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Good to meet you. Can I get you mic'd up?
Yeah.
I brought a ton of cards.
Okay.
I brought some that are in slabs, some that are raw, I just want you to look at stuff.
Yeah, so the goal is to get a higher grade or fix a card so then we can bump it up, make more cash, then you can trade up for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's go back to the office.
Okay.
I might have to move some client stuff. Here's a couple you'll like.
Oh my gosh. So are you cracking these then? And
We're cracking them and fixing them, yeah.
That is wild. So what do you think these are gonna end up grading then?
This one will bump a couple. This one might go to a 7 or an 8. Every card is different. You know, every era, every piece of damage, it's kind of like if you go into the doctor, right? Like someone may have the same ailment, but someone may get better faster than the other, right? So it really depends on how much the card wants to work with you when you're fixing it.
So what exactly do you do then, without giving away too much?
I remind the card of how it used to be. Without talking about some of my personal proprietary methods, a lot of concepts out there in the space revolve around, using certain proprietary sprays that people sell. I don't use those. I strictly use distilled water. But there's things you can do with humidity and things like that to help realign the fibers and bring them back to how they used to be.
Wow.
But nothing I do is additive or subtractive, and a lot of people in the space like to call this altering. But I believe it's restoring, and I think if you can fix a card and no one knows that it was touched and worked on and it looks flawless like it came out of the factory, did you really do anything?
So this is everything that I have right now that's graded.
Okay.
I want your opinion. What is that one graded?
It's a 9.
That one I pulled pack fresh, so it's probably...
You ripped a pack to get this?
Yeah.
That's amazing. There's a bottom corner issue. The bottom front right corner.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. So is there a way to fix that?
There is. There is a way to fix it. But here's the thing, and I tell all my clients this.
Yeah.
I usually have a don't crack a 9 rule, and the reason I say that is because just cracking it, a grader can subjectively say it's an 8, even though it is a 9. You want to roll the dice on cards that you can almost guarantee, and I say that lightly, because there's never any guarantees, but you want to roll the dice on cards that you can actually have a higher chance, I guess, of going up.
So you went through all my cards to figure out what cards were fixable and what cards I could make more value on just by grading.
The centering is cooked on it, but it's a 6, so centering will only knock it down so much. It looks like there's 2 lifts at the top.
So you're saying there's potential?
There's a lot of potential in this one.
Okay.
So all we have to do is just do a little bit of work up there, and we could submit this one and probably get this back at like a 7 or an 8, even with the bad centering, honestly.
And there was another card that he found that I had priced at $250. That was a really good contender.
Oh, there's a little dent in the side, which means it's going to auto 6.
Is it fixable though?
Yeah, 100%. This is an easy 1-day fix, and it should 7. It should 7 or 8, and you're jumping up a lot.
You know how much it would be if we jumped up from a...
I think if you got a 7 or 8, I think you're right around $700. And
wow.
Raw, this is like as it's conditioned right now. I don't know what you had the price on it, but I think it's like $300.
Wow.
So you're talking a $400 jump.
And after going through all the cards, he found some contenders that were worth playing with. But that meant it was time for the scariest part of this procedure, cracking the slab.
If you do it right, you can take it off with no aggression, no friction. Okay. This is such a contender for a higher grade.
That's insane. How fast do you think turnaround time would be?
I'll prioritize you. I usually have a fee to jump my queue because right now I'm 4 to 6 weeks out, but the work will start tomorrow and we'll hear from you in a few days.
Okay, deal. Deal. Thank you. And well, after spending $100 in grading fees, it was time to head back home because the package with the mystery boxes finally got delivered. Okay, this could either be the smartest or dumbest decision I've ever made in this challenge so far. We got 10 boxes, and 1 in 5 of these things can contain a vintage Charizard. And they can have a golden ticket inside these boxes, which if we get a golden ticket, that means we can get a card that's over $5,000. Without further ado, let's crack these things open. Okay, let's crack open this first box. Jeez Louise, I'm not over here trying to break the card. Here we go, I'm gonna cover up the grade. See what we got cooking. First card. What do we got? Okay, Charizard V-Star, decent card. What kind of grade do we got? That's a flippin' 10! That's a flippin' 10, baby! That's a decent card. Yo, Charizard V-Star from Crown Zenith, surprisingly in a 10, it's going for around 60 bucks. I'm actually surprised that it's that low. Like a 10, 60? It's crazy. Well, I'm probably about like $1,732 or so closer to making profit, so. Next up right here, baby. Yo, I am literally like shaking opening this thing up, especially after investing like this much money into it. It's a little nerve-wracking. What do we got, baby? What do we got? What is that? Yo, hold up. We literally just sent this thing out to go regrade. We got Charizard G from Diamond and Pearl. Dude, this is hilarious. I literally just sent this card off to go get graded. Speak to me and tell me this is a higher grade than a 6 because mine was a 6. We got a 7. Let's go. I wanted a higher grade than a 6 and I got it. Okay, that's sweet. This is such a sick card. It's one of the coolest Charizard promos out there. So in a 7, this thing's going for around $130. Hopefully once I get my card back from the submission that it will regrade higher. Next box, here we go. Imagine we get a golden ticket. I'm not seeing a golden ticket, but cover up the label. Here we go. We got, ooh, okay. This is literally another card that I sent in to get regraded, except it's Japanese, not English. I feel like to get some value on this thing, we might have to get like a 9 and up. Let's see what we got. We got a 10! We got a 10, baby! In a 10, this thing's going for around like 70 bucks. I'm surprised that like these 10s aren't going for more. Eventually, over time, I guarantee you it's gonna go through the roof. I mean, a few more years on these things and... Next box. I don't know if this was a smart decision or not, but it's fun either way. Here we go, and... Is that a base set, boy? Celebrations. It's Celebrations. Please give me a 10. We got a Gem Mint 10, baby! Let's go! Celebrations, in my opinion, was such a great set. I know there weren't too many cards in the packs, but like, dude, this thing has shot up in value like crazy recently too. I want to say this thing's going for around like 360 bucks. This is the biggest card we pulled so far. Like, I'm pretty happy about this guy. Box number 5. Might be a PSA 2 now. I need to find a better way to open these things, dude. I'm about to poke my eye out. I don't know why I just smelt it. This one felt like it smelled good. Speak to me. Ooh, okay. That right there is Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze. I think we're gonna have to have a 10 in this one. Let me check it out. Speak to me. We got a Gem Mint 10. We got a Gem Mint 10. Let's flip and go. The artwork on this card, sick. Is the shiny VMAX better? Yeah, but I mean, dude, this is a sick card. In a 10, this thing's going for around $130. Honestly, I really like this. I mean, I may be biased because I like every single Charizard card. I mean, that's the whole reason why I got these boxes is because I like Charizard. Next box. Again, I don't know whose idea it was to use a knife. Let's open this thing up. Here we go. Cover up the label. What we got, baby? What we got? Okay. Wait, is this the promo? Oh no, this is the SIR. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're cooking. Let's see the grade. What is that? We got a 9. I think it's decent. I definitely think that's decent. I mean, do we want a 10 always? But I mean, a 9? I I mean, it's a sick card. The artwork on this thing, unreal. I want to say it's going for around $90. If we got a 10 in this thing, that would be unreal. I mean, I'm cool with a 9. I'm 9. I got 4 more boxes left. Maybe scissors would have been better. Okay. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Ooh, Radiant Charizard. Radiant Charizard. We definitely need this thing to be a 10. We got a 10. We got a 10, come on! When I need it to be, it will be. Easy as that. Let's go. I think this is such an underrated card. I mean, dude, that's a shiny Charizard right there, okay? I know it says Radiant, but like, Radiant, shiny, same. 6, 7. Prices on this guy, I wanna say it's going for around $100 right now. Again, I'm surprised that it's not more. You know, this is such an underrated card. I think in the future, this thing will definitely end up going up in value. Tapping this one for good luck. We need it right now, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Please drop a like on the video for some good luck. What we got right here? Okay, that's a Charizard V-Star, and it's Japanese. We again need a 10. Centering looks decent. It's kind of hard to tell with Japanese cards. I think we got a 10. Speak to me. We got a 10, come on! That's right, we just gotta speak it into existence. If we need a 10, we get a 10, just like that. This guy right here, going for around $140. This has actually went up since the last time I checked it out, especially in Japanese too. I'm dying to know what the English version is going for. It's probably something ridiculous. I mean, dude, these cards were going for nothing in a 10. I'm not really huge with collecting Japanese cards, but any card in a 10, it's worth getting, right? My friends, I might be crashing out real soon here. What we got right here? Covering up the label. Speak to me. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, I'm stunned. Dude, oh my God, my hands are shaking. Hold up. Okay, I see some whitening. Oh. We just pulled a flippin' shadowless Charizard. That is a shadowless Charizard. It's English. That is a shadowless Charizard. It does not matter what grade we get right now. I mean, it does, but not really. This thing is super clean. Holy f. Speak to me on the grade. If it's a 2, I'm happy. What we got? Oh my God! That is a PSA 8 Shadowless Charizard. Oh my God, dude. That is a PSA 8 Shadowless Charizard. Oh my God, that is a holy grail. This is a huge card. I've never even had a Shadowless Charizard, like in this condition. All my Shadowless Charizards have been like a 6 or a 2, but an 8? Dude, this thing's gotta be crazy expensive. This thing is going for $3,100. We actually just pulled something crazy. Dude. We got one more left. We literally pulled one of the cards on the boxes right here. Like, do I even open this? I'm going to. I cannot believe we just did that. We don't even gotta check this last one out, do we? Yeah, we do. Speak to me. What we got right here? We got Charizard VMAX from the Ultra Premium Collection. I don't care what we get in this one now. Give me an 8. What do we got? This is the best day of my life. It's killing me now because I'm gonna have to like trade these cards and sell these cards. And like, I wanna keep a lot of these. But then again, it's like Skyridge. I don't even know how much this thing is worth. Okay, this thing is going for $430. This thing's a banger. Oh my, we came up. Excuse me. It's the inner Charizard. Okay, let me give you guys the breakdown of everything now. Yeah, so we ended up gaining a ton of value this video. Even though I kind of spent all the cash that we had, we're sitting around $90 in cash now. $1,030 in sealed product that's soon to be sold. $1,430 in raw cards. And $7,160 in graded cards. Mind you, we had $7,800 starting off this video. So that means for our grand total, we're sitting at $9,710 worth of stuff. Now, I have something to tell you. Since I started filming this series 3 weeks ago, in a 10, the Skyridge Charizard was sitting around $30,000. And literally yesterday, it just had its record-breaking sale. It sold for $52,000. This card has had a $22,000 increase since I started filming this. And by the way things are going, I honestly believe that this card could be worth over $100,000 one day. So we need to get this thing before it gets out of control. But so far, I feel like we made some progress, and that's gonna be it for this episode. Subscribe if you guys wanna come along this journey with me. But that right there is gonna wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.